Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to start this vlog off with a little bit of a rant. I just this second, opened up a brand new bag of chips. Haven't tried them yet, have no idea what they taste like. Take a look at this. This is a big bag, right? I just want you to see this.
There's the bag. You're kidding me. All that space. What? There's like 4 in the bottom. Are you kidding me right now? That's where the chips are. You want to save the planet? How about we use half the bag? What? You don't need any of this. Stop wasting bags, myself. Give me chips or give me less bag. Pick one.
Why are the environmentalists freaking out about that? Probably because they don't eat chips. They're too busy eating grass. Weirdos. On the bright side, those chips are amazing and incredibly spicy. So good. Like, 9 out of 10. These are great, folks. Get you some of that. 99 cents, man. I don't even know where they came from, but they're good.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try that again.
So, today we're going to talk about creativity. I made a thing recently, yesterday and today and the day before. This is just an advertisement of what we do in true relationships. That took me like 2.5 days of working in Photoshop. Because, here's the reason. There are a few things involved in creativity that a lot of people kind of miss. Not just creativity, but in work. Like, working has parts and stuff, right? So with work, you gotta show up, number one. You gotta be there. You have to actually be at work to be able to do work, right?
Right, you guys are crooked. Hold on. There you go. That's a little better.
So, and with that, you've got all this stuff. You've got your normal work, like for me, that's calls and emails and like checking in clients, payment, all that stuff. And then you've got meetings and paperwork and blah, just all this stuff that keeps you from doing what is actually your real work. But you still have to do it. Like, the grunt work is part of the job. It's what makes it function. Like, if you don't change the oil in your car's gonna blow up. What's the purpose of your car? The purpose of your car is to get from point A to point B without dying, right? But if you don't change the oil, you're gonna lose your car and it's all a mess. So that's what the calls and the meetings are and the paperwork and all that business. That's what that is. Part 2. Writing for a camera is a lot harder than it looks. Like, typically I'm a pretty good writer, but goodness. So, being creative, that's number 2. That's the big one. That's when you're actually working. And that's when you're productive and you're doing stuff and you feel awesome and you're killing it. That's that really awesome time in your day where you get to sit down and be like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna complete something and it's going to be amazing. So basically what I was making was advertisement. It was just a card to be able to put into businesses, churches, just strew them across the world to say, here's who we are, here's what we do, here's how we do it, here's how you can get in touch with us. So in order to do that, you gotta really dig in to the depths of your soul and think, what is this company? How can I make us cool? How can I make someone pick up this little pamphlet thingy and say, I want to go there because these people are awesome and they can help me with whatever I'm dealing with. And it took time. Time that, like, typically you don't always have on a day to just sit down and think and just process what you're doing. Because usually there's all this other stuff keeping you from doing that, which is actually work and what's going to progress you in your business. Because at first, as you're doing it, you don't really feel like you're working. It's weird. And that's where a lot of people lose it, is because they feel like they're wasting their time, but you're not. Everybody always thinks, I've got 1,000 other things that I could be doing right now. Newsflash, you do. But the point is to not get distracted. That's distracting. That's keeping me from working right now because my head is in that. That's a distraction. I'm thinking about that and not about what I'm supposed to be telling you. See how easy that is? The point is to stay focused on exactly what it is you're doing, exactly what you're wanting to do, setting small goals that are achievable for the whole, right? So what did I do? I created a thing. this was the first one that I made. Okay, looks like this, pretty good. And then we had this one for the vision dinner. Looks like this, pretty good. But it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I made another one that I just shredded because I hated it so much. And it was long like this. But the information on it, it was good, but it didn't sell the message really well. And I thought, I gotta sleep on it. It was late in the day, and I thought, I gotta sleep on this and figure it out. So I did. Set it aside. Perfectly okay. You're still working. You're processing. And then the next day, I came in to do some more work on it. I lost everything. All of it was gone, like day and a half of work. Out of there. Don't even know where it went. I have no clue. I'm not good at Photoshop, and apparently something happened in my saving and it didn't save where I thought it saved. I don't even know. I don't know what happened, but it's just gone. So then, that gave me the opportunity to really be creative because I had lost it and I knew what was on it-ish, but I made it better. And I like what I came up with so much more than what I had before because I lost it and I had to start from scratch. I had all these ideas that I had just thrown out on a piece of paper, and I had all this stuff that was in my head, like the rough draft was there, and then I made it the final cut. And I'm so happy with it, and I really like it, and I think we'll be able to use it a lot. Sure, there are probably some more changes that I'll make on it, like I even caught some typos. Tim helped me with some stuff, just sorting out things and making it better, which is good because when you're really close to something, you can't see all the details that somebody out here can see. So I made it, so I'm here. Tim sees it out here. He sees the big picture. He can look at it and go, well, duh, that's wrong with it. Yes, it is wrong with it. And it makes it better when people can do that for you. So here's the point. Here's the big picture for the day. Don't be afraid of being creative because it does take time. It is a process, and sometimes you lose your work and it's just gone and you think, ah, and you want to pull everything out of your body that you possibly can, including your fingernails, teeth, eyebrows, and everything. But that's okay because you can come back to it. Sometimes your mistakes are your creativity at work. Don't be afraid to mess up. If you're afraid to mess up, you're never going to get anywhere, and you're not going to get anything done, and you're never going to progress and learn and do awesome things, because failure is where your real creativity comes out. You are your biggest limitation, and if you tell yourself you can't do it, or that you would rather be doing something else, or something else catches your attention and you get distracted, your fault. Nobody else's. Sorry. So what did we learn today? What is grunt work and what is actually work? When you're really doing your job to progress forward and to grow and to learn. Learning is working. That's a good thing. And sometimes that takes time. Don't be afraid of the time that it takes. Stay focused. You got this. You're amazing. So, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. Y'all are awesome. Be sure you go out there, do something amazing and creative and cool. Be sure to like the video, subscribe for more, and we will see you next time.